Hi guys, my name is Gia and today I'm going to be showing you guys how I customize a wig from start to finish. So the first thing that I do is I bleach my knots, and I use B2 powder bleach, and I use a 40 developer. Okay, so when you mix your bleach and your developer together, you want to have the perfect consistency. You don't want it to be too runny or too thick. So you just want to keep mixing it together until you get that nice consistency. If it's too runny, it will definitely seep through the lace and it will turn the actual knots blonde. You don't want the hair to be blonde. You just want the lace to look like a scalp. So right here I'm just showing you guys how the wig looks straight out of the bag, unbleached, unplucked. And then I'm going to put it on the wig head and position it right just so I can lay the bleach on the lace. So when you lay the bleach on the lace, you want to glide it onto the lace. You don't want to press too hard, because when you press too hard, the bleach will actually seep through the lace again and change the actual hair to blonde. And that's not what you want. You just want it to touch the net of the lace so it can turn that lace to a scalp color. So once you fully coat your lace with the bleach, you want to wait. I waited 20 minutes and I kept checking the knots. After the 20 minutes was up and the hair follicles wasn't black anymore and it looked like a scalp, I rinsed it off with purple shampoo. And then I did not shampoo and condition this wig yet because I still needed to pluck it. So this is how the scalp came out with the bleach, and it turned out good. So after this, I'm going to go into shampooing it with the purple shampoo. the outcome of the wig after I have bleached it and shampooed the bleach off the lace. Right here, I'm just separating the lace from the actual bundles on the wig. So I put the back of it in a ponytail, and then the front, I'm just going to leave that out because I actually pluck the whole lace, not just the front. So I use tweezers to pluck my wigs. I go from 3 tweezers. I don't just use one, I use 3 different ones. In this clip, I'm showing you guys a slow motion of how I actually take the hair from the lace. I separate it into smaller sections and I just pull and pluck from the lace. After I finish plucking the lace, I go in with dye. I do get the Revlon dye from Walmart in the color black. The bundles that I did put in a ponytail, that is what I dye first, and I just put that all over the bundles, not really caring but not really caring. And then when I get up to the lace, I actually take a brush and I'll brush the knots because you don't want this black seeping through on the lace because it's very hard to get out. After I do bleach it, I rinse out the bleach and I just regularly shampoo and condition it, and I do detangle it. I do start my cornrows. I do them going straight back, and I do them very tiny just so that the install will be flat. You want it to be flat because if the cornrows are not flat, your wig will be lumpy and not looking like it's coming out of your scalp. Loop the end of the braid into the next braid so you'll see. I take Gorilla Snot and I just brush her edges into the cornrows just so that they won't get attached to the glue. Since I braided the end of each braid into the next braid, there's one last braid and I'm just threading that through the bottom of her hair. When it comes back to the wig, I'm just taking my wax stick and my hot comb. Before I place the glue down onto her head, I'm going to put the wig on just to get a good placement of where I need to place the glue and where I need to cut. As you can see before, she was holding down the wig just so I can see how far I need to bring the glue down. I am using Mo length glue and I've used 3 coats on her forehead. Before you place another coat of glue, you need to make sure that the glue dries clear. If it doesn't dry clear, that means that it's not active, meaning you cannot place the lace because it won't stick. I also didn't mention we did not use a wig cap. I don't use a wig cap when I place my wigs down just to get a better scalp look in my opinion. So that's why I'm placing the tint spray on her cornrows, and I also put makeup on the lace. So once that third coat of glue is dry, you want to place the wig. I place the middle of the wig down first and then I do the side and the side. I take my comb and then I rub it in, and then after that I'll take my elastic band just to basically melt it down into the skin. Before I remove the elastic band, I take a blow dryer on high heat and I'll go back and forth over where I place the band. When it comes to cutting the lace, this part can be kind of tricky for others. I personally cut slits onto the lace just so I can do each square by itself. I cut 1 on the side, 1 in the middle, and then 2 on the other side, so 4 in total. And then I'll take an eyebrow razor and I will go in a zigzag line. You don't want to go into a straight line because you don't want it to look like a headline. You want it to look like a natural lace. it look like it's coming straight from the scalp, which it is in this video. And you don't want to cut in that line like I said before, because it'll look very sharp. You want it to look uneven and jagged, so it just looks like a scalp. Completely cut, I'll take a cotton pad and I'll put some alcohol on it and just rub around the lace and get all the extra residue off. With the edges, I just cut them and I'm just going to straighten them so I can lay them. I lay the edges down with mousse and then I'll put the elastic band on for the final last time, just so it can all be secured, and then I'll style the rest of the hair while that's melting. And as you can see, it looks like a scalp.